After about 6 months of futzing and fiddling and struggling, I'm going to hook this garden hose up to that pond. Been working with the local beaver, and we've got some irrigation pipes dug in, and we got some water flowing, and then we have a 6-inch overflow with the beaver deceiver hooked up. I'm gonna plug this here as soon as that stops flowing. I'm gonna plug it, and that way the beaver can continue to build the dam over the top of it, kind of lock it in really good. But what we've got is a garden hose, and it's going down the hill, and we're running water down to that building. That way we have unlimited water. There's a pretty cool waterfall right here. So part of this is we're going to try to keep water flowing year round. This is normally an intermittent, but with this pipe, I'm going to put a 2-inch T. I'm going to probably run like a 6 or 8 inch riser up, and that way I've got about 18 inches of water from this 6-inch overflow down to where this will be topped off, and that'll give me that much reserve on a 1/4 acre pond, 100,000 gallons or something like that. So I can just leave this running all the time. But now it's time to hook it up, and this is where everybody gets wet, right? That sounds like it's flowing. And then I don't want this up like this. I'm gonna just roll that down. That way it's not sticking up unless likely to get broke. I'll pull the slack out of this. Let's go see what it looks like down at the bottom of the hill. That waterfall we're trying to clean up. Survey says denied. I must have a kink in that water line. The garden hose running up there somewhere. So now I get to go back up the hill and find the kink. I think that's my issue right there. She's squeezed tight. We have water. We have water. I mean, it's not a great flow. It's not like it was coming off at the top, but for a free hose and badly kinked, that is a really good start. I mean, there's pressure there. My spigot on the house won't do much better than that. Down in that pond or that creek, we'll just let that flow. We have something we can work with now. Here's the top side of what we're dealing with. So here's a beaver dam that's been built this last fall over a spillway for a man-made dam. It's a silt dam for the holler for the coal mining and stuff like that happened here years ago. I've got a grate on the end of that, so that way hopefully the beaver doesn't plug it up. And there's a separate pipe, and that 2-inch pipe is coming through here. It's coming out here. I just have it ending right there, but that'll need to get treatment as well. That's already been plugged up. I just unplugged that last night. And here's the pond. There should be about 37 acres above this pond. And at the 40 plus inches of rain Kentucky gets a year, that's in the neighborhoods of 100 million gallons, if my math is right. See how deep the dam is, but the 100 million gallons flowing through here. I didn't actually run the number on the 6-inch pipe, but the 2-inch pipe should be 3,300 gallons an hour ish. Garden hose obviously is restricted, is much less, but with about a 1/4 acre pond, there's about 2 feet of difference between that pipe and this lower pipe. That gives us with a half of a acre, surface acre, what do they call it, half a surface acre, yeah, of water, and that's 165,000 gallons. So there's an awful lot of buffer for that 2-inch pipe. So the plan is this 2-inch pipe to be just continuously running. That way the waterfall doesn't dry up for half of the year, and just make it nice and pretty. And I also get the side effect of having basically unlimited water downhill, so watering gardens and whatnot. I'll obviously replace the garden hose. That was just a test, proof of concept, to see if I can hook a garden hose up to the pond, and I can hook a garden hose up to the pond. So I'm excited. Now it's time to spend some money and get the actual proper irrigation pipe and run it. I need like, well, 1,200 feet. 600 feet will get to the lower house, and then another 600 feet worth to get out into the fields so I can irrigate fields and irrigate the stock tanks and stuff like that I'm gonna have in the fields. But I'm excited. I'm excited. I hooked up a garden hose to a pond.